Hello again, everyone. So today we are going to continue working on solving linear equations, part 2. First, we're going to review again steps in solving an equation, linear equation for now. And I added the first step in now because our questions are becoming a little bit more complicated. So part A is that whenever you can, if it turns out that there are more complicated equations, on each side of the equation you have terms, and what it is that you need to actually simplify each side first before being able to isolate the variables. All right, so that's what we're going to do. You may want to copy this down, and let's work on that now. All right, so the first thing that you have to do, you have to basically expand each side of the equation by doing exactly what I have done. Make sure you multiply through, and be aware of when you multiply through the multiplication as well as the taking care of the sign properly. So on one side, 21 minus 12a, that's on your right hand side. On the left hand side, the only thing you have to multiply through is minus 5a into the bracket 3a plus 4, and that's what you will end up getting. Now you need to go ahead and collect like terms on each side if you can. Simplify each side. Okay, and then once you've simplified each side, you will end up getting minus 7 minus 20, a equal to 21 minus 12a, and then you go through it, and then you notice that minus a equals to 28 because you're collecting like terms, and you'll get minus a minus 8a equals to 28. Divide both sides by minus 8, so a is equal to 14 minus 4, just reducing it one step at a time. Divide both sides by 2, or top and bottom. So your final answer, minus 7 over 2. Once you get this, you must check your answer. And that means you plug it back in. Plug it back into the original equation. Look at the second example, and just go through it. Make sure that on each side you actually simplify each side or expand, and then before doing any isolation and all that. So, and let's get doing that first, and then we'll come back. (3x plus x) and 6 minus 2x. So when you simplify the left hand side, you will end up getting 6 minus 2x, because there is a minus 3x plus x. You have to subtract these two x's, or two terms. That becomes minus 2x. And then in the left hand side, 6 minus 2x stays 6 minus 2x. Now we need to bring all the variables to the left hand side, and then numbers to the right hand side. We'll just choose that. We can do either way, it doesn't matter. So when we do that, you add the 2x to both sides, because we want to move the x to one side, and then let's change the numbers. So subtract 6 from both sides. So we're going to get 0 equals to 0. Oh, that's interesting. So what does this mean? When you have left hand side equal to 0, right hand side equal to 0, the variables actually, they have disappeared. There are no variables left. This means that everything works. Doesn't matter. Everything works regardless of what you choose for x value. It's irrelevant. The equation will hold. Okay.